Namaste and welcome to Cosmic Ocean Tarot. Today's general reading for the collective. As always, this is a general reading, so not everything will resonate with everyone. So please take what resonates and leave what does not. And as always, please heed your own personal intuition. The High Priestess coming out there. Definitely listen to anything that is calling to you right now. I'm hearing that you should not be ignoring your inner voice at this time. For some of you are. Okay, so today the moon in Cancer clashes with the sun in Aries, right? And this is an energy where you really need patience and you shouldn't force anything. The Emperor coming out there, right? And you're so set and strong, but where can you soften, right? With the moon in Cancer, where can you soften? Where can you be a little more flexible? Okay? And not be a little more flexible but still maintain your sturdiness, right? Your Emperor energy, your divine masculine feminine, the divine masculine feminine, your divine masculine energy, your masculine energy, right? But you just you can't forget about the balance as well. So like I said, where can you soften? The Seven of Swords and the Judgment card coming out here. We do see the moon also connect with the King of Cups. We see the Cancer moon connect with Mercury and Neptune, which are both in Pisces, forming a trine with Mercury a little before 2 p.m. and with Neptune about 20 minutes after 7 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, we're always talking Eastern time here, right? And this really is a great energy for easily communicating and being able to not only reach decisions, but successfully communicate with others. But we do see these planets in the sign of Pisces, right? And Mercury is getting really close to Neptune, and I've said before, Mercury and Pisces is very uncomfortable, right? And with the Seven of Swords and the Judgment of Cards, the Judgment card here, I'm just really hearing that you should choose your words carefully and make sure that what you're saying is actually a correct representation of what it is that you are trying to express at the time. Because your reality isn't the same reality that someone else is living in, okay? It's not the same. Everyone perceives everything different. It's not the same for everyone, especially with Mercury here in Pisces. And the King of Cups here is saying that you have to keep that, you really have to keep that in consideration. And you really have to be in control of yourself emotionally, so you're not out of control. I'm hearing verbally. All right. Now this also, because we have Neptune here. Neptune is home in Pisces, right? And the moon forming this trine with Neptune. It's a very friendly atmosphere. Like I said, it's very easy to communicate, but just really, because Mercury is a little confused in Pisces, and not just confused, but sometimes things don't make sense. So just make sure that what you're saying represents what is that you are trying to say. That's just like really being stressed. It's really important. Also, hearing with the Judgment card, being able to admit where you were wrong. Yeah, the Moon card coming out in reverse. Something that you are choosing to shy away from. We have the Star card came out here over top of the World card. And I'm hearing with nourishment, you can see this come to a nice close. You can see a wonderful end result with nourishment there. Okay, then we have the Temperance card and the Sun come out again. If the Sun keeps coming out, the Sun card keeps coming out, and every time it keeps showing itself, it just feels, the energy just feels stronger and stronger. Like, this is the time period, the time frame is just extremely is sensitive to your growth. It's extremely important in terms of your enlightenment, right? And we have the Temperance card also came out right before the Sun card. And like I said, where I'm hearing with the Star over the world, where you nourish, where you pour into now, and what you the desires that you feed, you'll see an end result. You'll see some type of favorable conclusion that is in alignment with you. Okay, and the Temperance card came out here with the Sun card over top, saying, but remember to keep that balance. Like I said with the Emperor here, that the masculine energy is starting to show, but you have to remember to stay balanced, right? And then we have the King of Cups come out here as well, and way more into an emotion. You have you can be firm and still be emotionally balanced. Okay, I'm hearing that balance is very key to the stage of alignment, to the stage of awakening that you are either some of you entering and some of you already in. Okay, but you have to be open to everything. You have to be able to face the darkness as well as the light. I'm hearing with the Moon there in reverse. All right, I'm also hearing some people aren't ready to hear some things, right? But the Six of Swords just came out. Some people aren't ready to hear some things. So you really need to decide if you need to drop it and let it go, or if they need to hear it for the sake of them moving on. So for some of you, you need to drop it and let it go. And I'm hearing for others, it needs to be said for the sake of the other party involved moving forward. Okay? But for some of you, you need to move forward and you need to let it go. Okay? Also, welcome to April. It is now April. The Four of Gabriel. Abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Yeah. So this is like the Four of Wands here, right? And we see that like they're happy, right? And it's like I said with the Star and the World card, where you nourish, you'll see great end results, right? It says release from burdensome situations, and that's, I feel like that's really coming back to where I said to decide whether something needs to be said or not, right? Decide whether it needs to be heard or if it needs to be let go. And like I said with the Star and the World card there, wherever you decide to nourish is where you will see a great end result. And I feel like that's being confirmed with that Four of Gabriel card and the Six of Raphael here. Embrace your inner child. Okay? It says new friends or rekindled relationships. Now I feel like that can be a result of the communication that is coming through here, right? With I'm really feeling more the rekindled relationship and not really new connections, but more so rekindled connection. And that's why it's really important to make sure you're saying what you wish to say in a proper manner, and also whether or not it needs to be said, and making sure that you are invoking your emotional side as well, so that you can, the King of Cups energy, so that you can be aware not only your emotions but the emotions of those involved as well. Now the cards just came flying out. This is the only card that came flying out face up. Make a decision, okay? Feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. Yeah, like I said, there is that decision that needs to be made, and you need to make it. You can't you can't not make it, right? It needs to be made so that progress can continue to be made, okay? Make a wish. All right, so you can make a decision and make a wish. This card says this is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. Now, I'm hearing either make a wish, either make a decision or set an intention and let it go. Whichever one works for you. Different things work for different people. Whether you want to make a intuitive decision here, or if you want to set an intention and let the universe handle it for you. Spirit is saying whichever one that fits for you now, that you feel called to do it, and you will see results regardless of which route you decide to take. Okay. Well, thank you so much for connecting. I hope this was insightful to some of you, if not all of you. Love and light to you all. Namaste.